just left the truck stop at the bar, and I'll be driving along the Rio Grande to Laredo. And I can't exactly remember, only one person would, and that would be Mimi from Jerry Boy's live streams. She's from England. Because she was with me the entire time I took this trip. Mimi, if you watch the replay of this, post in the comments when that was. Wasn't that like 2 or 3 months ago? It was after the new year, I believe, maybe. I can't remember, but she would. And this is right along the Rio Grande, the border. This is McAllen here. The bar is right next to McAllen. And believe it or not, it is deader than a doornail here. It's 2:35 in the morning. Everybody is asleep. Not causing any trouble. Because they all got to wake up in the morning in about 4 or 5 hours and go to work. But to the left there, not far off this roadway, to the left here, is the Rio Grande, where I can see Mexico from here. Do you guys see any people? Except for the trucker that just passed me. I really need a coffee. But I gotta wait till I get into Laredo. Gotta go to the Blue Beacon, get a wash out, fill my fuel tanks, and then go get my next load that goes to Mankato, Minnesota. So I'm going to where it's probably still really cold. It's really nice weather here. It is 70 degrees right now at night. I'm in my shorts. And for some of those, you got to forgive my language in that last live stream I did. I had order also, but I was angry. I have every right to be. I've been coming down the border here, from here all the way to California, all along the Mexican border. And I have never seen anything like what they're talking about. Never. Again, I'm preying upon Americans' ignorance and stupidity. And the inability to have true critical thinking. That would have told them, am I going to continue to believe and accept what I'm being told? Or am I going to really find out for myself or believe somebody that I know that is in that area? Is this really going on? Because if it was, I would be telling you. Are you kidding? If there were people, millions of people trying to get in, I'd be filming it because, man, that would give me a lot of good content. My videos would go viral. I wouldn't have to drive this truck anymore. I'd be making too much money on YouTube. Believe you me, I'd be trying to find these people. Instead of this boring ass one, I just had one person in here and they left. Yeah, this is probably going to be a boring live stream hearing me talk. But you're not going to see anything because Everybody's told in the media is a big lie. Now, if your cognitive dissonance allow you to believe the truth, then you got some serious mental issues. I still got blemishes on the windshield. I scrubbed my windshield, I had bugs all over it. It's getting that time of year now. Got to be constantly cleaning the windshield. Bug smacks all over it. But I'm still here. Still here. Let the video tell the tale. You see, I'm showing you proof. I'm not just this newscaster getting paid a lot of money saying, yeah, believe everything I say. I wouldn't lie to you. And yet, the media has been lying to us for a very long time. But I gotta tell you, it's nice down here. You don't see people throwing their trash on the roadway. It's very clean here. But don't take my word for it. Look at the video. Are the burritos, Ryan? Oh my God, you need to come down here. The food was just knock your socks off. You won't eat at that damn Taco Bell anymore. I'll tell you that. You wasn't paying attention. Now, I am sure that there's probably going to be some people who say, well, I know somebody. There's always that story. I know somebody. Or they claim they got land down here. Okay. And I'm sure that it's probably, oh, they came across like, okay, I'm sure that that's happened. No doubt in my mind. But it's not happening at an alarming rate. You have one case in, 5 to 6 years, and make it sound like, oh my God, this is terrible. This is happening all over the place. No, it's not. Buddha is Spanish. Buddha is Puerto Rican. She would understand more of what I'm about ready to say. If they found Narasa, it's right here. I'd have to say that, yes. They found the Rwanda right here. Working, surviving, and giving it their best, and they show it here. Rwanda. Welcome to the people that came in. I'm sorry that I can't really identify you or sit in chat because I'm driving. I can only glance over. Abigail, Toto, thank you for coming in here. The day. But if you haven't joined me since earlier, to my left is the Rio Grande. Okay? It's down here by the border, Texas, Mexico. I did a live stream earlier, about 10 hours ago, I guess, showing people that there is no border crisis. It's a big lie. This is one big desert here at one time. These Spanish people had taken this desert and turned it into a place to live. I'm telling you, I'm looking too. The only white people I see besides myself is another trucker from out of town. And even then, that's rare. But like I said, if I give you naysayers, well, yeah, that's right, the eclipse is going to be here. It's going over my house too. That, complain about the Mexicans. And deep down, if you go through BS, they're racist, okay? Now, a bunch of people that come in here that are Americans, they talk bad about the Mexicans and everything. Now, think about that for a minute. If they're talking bad about those people, just think about how they think about you in honesty. See, I know the Asian culture, and a lot of people look at that, how you treat people. Like, well, if he's treating these Mexican people like that, how is he going to treat me? Yeah, you're going to get treated the same way in honesty. Because, as I said in that last live stream I did, there isn't too much difference between a Filipina and a Latina. Not much. And I make the joke, and it's true. The Latinas do not have the Asian persuasion that the Filipinas have. But I get treated with the utmost respect. I get treated better than I would in my own neighborhood. I have not ran into a crackhead or someone knocked up on meth, someone begging on the side of the street. I have not seen that. But it's impressive. You come down here and you're like, what are all these people talking about? Exactly. Because when I first started coming down here 13 years ago, yesterday was my 13th anniversary driving for Prime Inc. as an operator. Now, I'll be in and out of signal possibly. And if I do lose signal, thank you for coming. And I'll have to end it because I'm not going to fight that number. I got to get to the rain. But it looks like I got 5G and all my bars are lit. But I did this trip from Bar, Texas to McAllen, along the Rio Grande to Laredo. And there was only one person that was with me the entire time, and that was Mimi. And she found it very interesting. And she didn't see anything. Anyway, there's the highway here, and you got maybe a couple of blocks, and then the Rio Grande is right there. I believe what Bill Maher said. He lives in California. He does a show on HBO. It's a news talk show type thing. And he even said it. He goes, they think that, having these Mexicans come across the border is making us weaker. No, it's making us hotter. Because I believe that a lot of these American men have not met a Mexican lady. And if they were to sit down and actually communicate with one of them, they would be singing a different tune. They'd be like, "Whoa, wait a minute." Like, no, wait a minute. I thought you hated these people. Thank you, Maria. But you're getting the evidence right here. You're getting the raw, no BS, no editing, because I wouldn't begin to know how to edit a video. I'm not very, that's not my field. I'm computer illiterate. I want to call it that. Got to hit the three dots. Got to do this, do that. I'm good at that. I'm not tell me what to do, but I have no clue. But when Mimi was with me, about every 5-10 minutes, we would run into either a patrolman, local police, or a border patrol along here. I really haven't been paying attention. I'm just, glancing around, back and forth, to chat to hear. Plus, it's dark. You really haven't been able to tell the DOT or border patrols lurking around. But I'm sure they are. They always are. Yeah, I'll never get it during the lockdowns because I can talk about that. And everybody had to wear a mask. I didn't mind. One day I was in a truck stop and I was wearing the typical ones, paper ones that they wear at hospital or dentistry. And I saw one that was hanging all by itself. It had the Mexican flag on it. I still have that. I bought it and I used it. And every time I would come to the border along here, I'd be wearing that mask, and you would be amazed at the looks I would get. They would look at me strange, and then they would talk to me. And I said I have a lot of Mexican friends, a lot of Mexican friends, and I'm showing people who I am. I'm not Mexican, no, but I'm showing that Mexico, the people, they're human beings just like we are. And they enjoyable people. All I know is this: I've never been robbed by one. I've never been scammed by one. You know, no one has ever tried to harm me. I've got nothing but respect. And wearing that mask, many a time, I got treated very nicely. They unloaded me right away, hours before my appointment time. While the guy wearing the MAGA hat was still sitting in his truck waiting to get unloaded. I want to know how long they made him wait, because I would have made him wait too. I got unloaded, got my next dispatch, and it was in the same place, and they reloaded me right away a whole day before I was supposed to come pick that load up. Like, oh, but don't you know me? Like, all right. But could I buy you some basic? Just being a decent human being gets you really far. Anywhere. Now, I'm going to be fair. The neighborhood I grew up in Chicago was very diverse, whether it be religion, race, whatever. Now, I attribute that the reason why I am the way I am is because of that. I didn't know what racism was until we moved out of the city. And a lot of people were saying, well, they're Jewish, or they're this, they're that. And I'm like, okay, so. Because I remember celebrating Hanukkah, Yom Kippur, and all that with all the family's Jewish friends we had. I don't remember what any of the food was called, but it was good. I do know that the corned beef and cabbage, that I do know, that was excellent. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Is that better, Sammy? Thanks for joining, Sammy. Like I said, I can only glance over because I don't want to wreck my truck. And see, I'm coming out of a gallon here. I remember I lost signal a couple of times when I had Mimi here the last time I was going through here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You're right, Sammy. I didn't have my headset connected. And come up here. Or somebody come up here. Make sure that my microphone is working. You guys haven't heard me. How am I doing this now? There we go. See, like I said, I got to remember how I do this stuff. Okay, Sammy, there's the link. Come up here, please. I got to make sure my microphone's working. Yeah, you guys, my headset was turned off and I didn't even know it. You don't have to turn your camera on, Sammy. I just need to hear you. I've been yakking away all this time for 20 minutes and nobody can hear me clearly. That sucks. Let me see your settings. Whoa, wait. Setting. Now I think it's working. There we go. There we go. Now I got my headset. There. Now it's working through my headset. You guys can hear me. Oh, good. Ah, there we go, Sammy. I can hear some background noise. Okay.
What nice.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to blow my screen up because everybody's going to be interested in that layout. There we go.
You kick me
There.
out.
No, no, no. You're still here.
No, I know.
I blew my screen up
I know.
because
I wasn't born yesterday on the StreamYard.
and Mimi was with me the last time. I can't remember how long ago that was. Like 2 or 3 months ago. She was with me when I did this same trip, deadheading to Laredo. And
Where she sit? Where she sit? In the passenger seat?
no, she was with me. I had her up in the panel. She was the only one. I think I only had like
I
one or a
know.
couple other people in the chat, but she stayed with me the entire time. I dropped signal a couple of times. It came back, and she kept me
Mhm.
going. But I did this on purpose to show people that the border crisis is bullshit. Oh shit!
I'm not well yet, kuya.
Oh, you're not feeling good?
I'm not feeling good, and then I need to drive to go to Bayawan to get my bike, and then bring it here in Dumaguete.
What the hell happened here? How did I
What's
get
happening?
diverted off at 80? I got diverted off at 83 somehow, and I don't know how.
Mhm. Hi, Maria.
Yeah, they all been in my chat. I'm just glancing over.
Mm.
See, I think they did a reconstruction through here, and it's totally screwed me up. Okay, I'm on 83 West. This takes me all the way to Laredo.
Hmm.
But
What
it's nice
what
down
time you
here.
start driving?
Oh, about 25 minutes ago.
Oh, so you just wake up.
Yeah, they didn't have any damn coffee at the truck stop. The one I stayed at closed, so I went to
Oh,
the Road Ranger across the street. They were open. They didn't have any coffee.
pity on you because coffee. They say that coffee is for old people, and then the people that are always stopping there is young.
Uh huh. That's why we like the drivers. We like the Colombian coffee because it's got the cocaine in it.
Oh, you're crazy.
No, I just got a good sense of humor.
No, it's not.
But man, it's like nobody wants to do live stream uh, in the afternoon and evening time in the Philippines or anywhere else. That's because us Westerners are asleep. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
they're not. Not all of them. I'm awake, but
most all Westerner is sleeping, and
but to
then
hell with them.
it,
I'm awake.
oh my god, it's so hard. It's so hard to say the truth, because I don't like that they were going to say blah 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 blah. What the fuck? But the truth is, especially if they have Westerner followers, they were going to do live stream early in the morning or evening.
Uh,
That's it.
well, I'm going to corner the market. If I'm the only Westerner that's up at these hours, and you guys this afternoon, I can have all the Filipinas in my channel.
Oh my god, what the?
Yeah, I see what they're doing. The US 83 that goes along the Rio Grande here, it's eventually going to be Interstate Highway 2. And they're probably going to stretch it all the way, and eventually it's going to stretch all the way from McAllen there, all the way to El Paso.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm going to wear my AirPods because they are sleeping.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon,
Taking a
or
nap?
three. Or wait a minute, no, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon for you guys because I remember I'm in Central Time Zone.
Hmm, it's so loud. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. And now the end is near. Oh my god, it's the sun. Sorry. I'm gonna make coffee. I just wake up too. I take a nap maybe 20 minutes or 25.
I want to thank for everybody for coming, and I thank you, Sammy, for joining me at the panel because I wouldn't have anybody to talk to. I'd be talking to myself,
Yeah,
or
you are
maybe
crazy. You are crazy,
maybe
my god.
listening to music. Well, that's true in a way because whenever I'm passing through Columbus, Ohio, there's that mental institution right off the interstate there, and I swear to
Where is the
God,
older Filipino that you are supporting then? Don't
I'm
tell me
sorry.
that they are. Don't tell me that this time they are busy. My God, what the? Some of the Filipino that we are supporting is not working.
There's a local police officer right there.
I can't say because I'm here in the kitchen. The phone is in the table. I'm making coffee.
But there's a guy sitting in front of it on a park bench wearing nothing but white, and he's looking right at me and saying, "You'll be here soon."
Can you repeat it? You're so cute in that.
Oh,
Oh my back. What the? Did you see the screenshot of the guy that I sent you?
no.
Oh my God. So meaning to say you seen my message to you and then you wasn't read it. What the hell?
Oh, that was when my phone blew up, and I was looking at everything. I'm like, okay, I got to catch up here because at this location where I was, they use these high-powered computers, and it kills your internet signal.
That is the
Yeah,
third guy that sending me like that. I say, oh my God.
yeah, I'm gonna have them wash my entire truck because I know I'm gonna have bugs all over it by the time I get there again. But I got dirt and sand all over it too. But I gotta get a wash out because the bed of the trailer's got a lot of blood in it. I don't know if I had beef or pork, but that's what I was hauling, and the blood was leaking all over my floor. There we go. Now I can hammer down now.
You want some coffee? I will make you coffee. Joke. Sorry.
Well, I got my bottle of water, just I don't have the coffee.
Coffee. Coffee.
Yeah, I'm a couple hours from Laredo.
I'm addict of coffee. Being Filipino. Ah, love it. What is this? Warning available. What is this warning? Warning stop. What's happened to Google Chrome? You're sending warning, warning, warning. I don't know what is it. Ah, go outside and then let's see the surrounding. If I can see a handsome neighbor there, joke. Good afternoon, my neighbor. Like that. Let's have a coffee.
Well, I hear the chickens.
Hmm. Sorry, there my neighbor have chickens and
Well, I've learned to translate the chicken's language. Every time you hear them, they're saying chicken adobo.
he looks like Kuya Naki saying that that's what he is.
Oh, I got to hand it to Bless Life. Finally, she was the only Filipina that was doing live streaming where I'd never heard chickens except for the live stream she did from her family's house there in Dumaguete. Like, finally, I hear chickens. Oh, and some dogs too.
It's because she is in what the call this one. She is in apartment that
Well, she's in the city.
oh yeah, she's in the city and then she's in the apartment. So all is unlike the other people that they are in their house and then they have a lot of neighbors. Even they don't have chicken, their neighbors have chicken. Damn, just like my neighbors in the province. I asked them that can you please don't put your chicken in beside in my house? It because early in the morning, oh my god, it's annoying. And then they put it there in the back of their house, and then they put
Oh,
their
they have
parrot in the
shit.
front of their house, and then the front of their house is in beside of my house too as well. And then the parrot is annoying as well. It's more than the chicken.
What makes you
Like
feel
that.
right at home?
Every time that we go home over there, early in the morning, the parrot is so noisy. Maybe hungry. Oh my god, that's chicken. Two peoples. Hi Maria. I'm only here in the background, Maria. How are you?
I'm trying to remember where I met Maria. Was it Darren's live stream?
Hmm.
I always try to remember where I meet everybody, whether it be Darren, Bless Life, Darren, Bless Life, and Jerry Boy TV is about the only live streams that I'm in anymore because everybody else seems not to be doing them anymore.
Where did you meet me?
I'm sorry.
Where did you meet me?
Where did I meet you?
Yeah.
I found you under a recommendation. I stumbled on you by accident.
And
What
then
happened was when what's her
accidentally.
name? Yeah, when Des ended her live stream once, and I had nothing else to do, and the field to the right was recommendations, and you were one of them. And I clicked on it.
And then Des and I is connected that time as well. And then Des invite me to her channel. And then you are there.
Uh huh.
And then
I found
the
you
end of
under a
the
recommendation, and I found Blessed Life under a recommendation.
now you found less life in my channel yourself. And also Darren.
Now, Darren, I
They're
found
always
in your channel,
they are
but
always
Blessed
in
Life
my
I
channel.
found under a recommendation because that's the same thing. She ended her live stream. There was nobody else I knew doing one, and she came under a recommendation. I was like, "Ooh, this is a beautiful Filipina. Who's this?" And I clicked on it.
My God.
Was watching in amazement. Well, I was just telling you what I thought when I first clicked on. Ooh,
You,
beautiful Filipina. Who's that? Click.
your signal is not so good.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Or my signal is not good. I don't know.
Yeah, if I drop, I'm just going to go ahead and end it because look, people, there is no border right in this country because the border left. I think you dropped, Sammy.
You can hear me?
Oh, now I can. Yeah,
I'm doing something.
because if anybody was going to try to illegally get into the United States, it's done at night, not during the day, because you can easily be spotted at during the day. At night, it's kind of hard to see.
Oh my God. If not chicken, it's Thursday. Maybe I need to step down, kuya.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
Soon as and not an
Because
hour
you're
and I'll be in Laredo.
because you're in and out as well.
I am
Oh my God, connection.
so I like